This teacher claims he was sacked after being snitched on for putting up 150 flags around his hometown. Sean Remmer described the flags as a symbol of the United Kingdom's unity and says he was thanked by neighbours in Thirsk in Yorkshire for putting them up, but not everyone was impressed. And when the school he taught at as a supply teacher found out, he claims he was told he could no longer work there after the head teacher saw his social media posts. Sean is now fighting to stop the matter being put on his DBS.
This is another one that's doing the rounds with a lot of misinformation. A lot of people understand what they explain there, but if you're not, if you're American, I know some of my followers are, you might not understand. He isn't employed by the school. He doesn't work for the school. He is employed by an agency, and they will supply teachers to school on an ad hoc basis. You know, the geography teacher's gone down with something nasty, and they need somebody to. They phone the agency sends along a suitable teacher. He's employed by the agency. The school pays the agency, and if the school looks at them and goes, "Oh God, no," they can phone up the agent saying, "Sorry, this guy's not suitable. Have another one." That's what's happened here. It's not because he put up the flags, it's because the teacher looked at his social media and found things that were obviously deeply, deeply unpleasant, and the guy didn't want this man around children. I mean, I don't know what the ethnicity of a lot of the pupils will be, but it's safe to assume that he probably just thought, no, I don't think this guy's safe around some of our kids. Contact the agency said, sorry mate, they don't want you. And the fact is, again, for people who are not English, a DBS check is a check that is run. If you work with the elderly, you work with the mentally disabled or children or whatever, you have to have a DBS check to make sure that you are kind of good character, that you don't have any convictions. I mean, there were, paedophiles working in schools in the 70s because there was no way of checking. So that's a check that you have to have. Anything that you've done that might render you, undesirable or not safe to work with a certain group is registered there, and you have to show it when you apply for one of these jobs. And he's now worried that this will show up in his DBS check, which makes you wonder what the hell was on his social media. So yes, he wasn't just sacked for flying flags. There is a lot more to that.